Gabby the game night, Gabby the game night, Gabby the game night, yay.
Everybody super.
Hey guys, it's Gabby the Game Night here. I am back playing some more Fix Fight.
That was a low res judge.
Ace Attorney.
Oh, there's a bomb.
There's a bomb? There's a bomb in the court!
It's in that guy's butt, apparently.
Hey guys, there's a bomb in the court. What? There's a bomb in the court? Oh yeah, I think this happens on like the fourth case or something.
Is this when Apollo loses his eye?
And the first case takes place like in the middle of the fourth case. Then the second case takes place before it's weird or something like that. I heard something like that. So yeah, we're probably gonna see this again in like 30 episodes.
You know, aside from the multiple people who have tried to kill children in these games, that's about the most hardcore thing we've seen happen. Just blowing up the courthouse.
Oh, the law has been reduced to rubble, literally. That Apollo's voice? Apollo, that ain't your voice. Phoenix's hat.
Is that Phoenix's voice?
I guess.
Honestly, that's not that far from my voice.
It's Athena Sykes. Alright, that's the voice you gotta do.
Me? I thought you were gonna do her.
No, you're doing her. I'm doing the robot.
Let's do this! She's a superhero?
Don't know, everyone has special powers in these games. Remember that she died? She fucking sucks.
Time to bring it to an end. Yeah, you're just getting my voice for Phoenix. I'm not changing it.
Is that the same voice actor as for the anime?
Maybe. How would I know?
I don't know. I should watch the anime. I've played the first 2 games.
As long as it's not Matt Mercer.
Wait, did they say so about this?
I don't think it's Matt Mercer. Yeah, there's an anime. I'll watch the anime in Japanese anyway.
Oh, speaking of TV shows, guess what I found available to watch?
What?
American Gladiators.
Badass.
I've been waiting to show that to you.
I found like 15 seasons of Power Rangers available to watch.
Okay, but you've never seen American Gladiators, and I've been waiting to show it to you
I won't watch
for 20 years now.
Why is Apollo just sitting in the wobble of the curtain for? With an eye patch and bandages for some reason.
Is he a mummy? Is he Mumra?
No.
And he's looking at the moon.
Speaking of other 80s TV shows.
Yeah, there's something on the moon.
He's totally Mumra. The ever-living. Or the undying, whichever it was.
Turnabout countdown. What we count down to? I don't know.
Did you do your intro already?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
That's the bomb.
Honestly.
The best thing about bombs are the reason to start without discretion.
I feel like that's the voice you used for a Phoenix character already.
Probably. Now all I have to do is pin everything on that little girl.
People really have it out for the kids in these games. If you're a kid in the Phoenix Wright universe, watch out.
Wow, look at these graphics.
December 17th, 9:22 a.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby. Number 5. Nope, not feeling nervous at all. It's amazing what a girl can get used to. Even the tense atmosphere like this is no biggie. You doing okay, Athena?
That's me.
Well,
also in 3D now.
You could have taken it. Wait, that doesn't look any different.
What do you mean?
I mean, I guess it does a little bit.
What does it look different?
You're saying it's 3D, but it's barely 3D.
It is 3D! That's a 3D model, motherfucker!
It's 3D-ish.
That's literally a 3D model. What do you mean?
Okay, and it literally looks barely better than the original models.
There were sprites before.
Can we continue?
It's your line!
That's my ad lib. Oh, Apollo. Yeah, doing great. Like, I'm a little tuned great. That's you!
Oh, yeah, well, that's good, although. I could have sworn I heard your voice crack for a second, though.
That's definitely 3D.
Oof. I'm that transparent, huh? Cracking? No, my voice isn't cracking. Nerves of steel here, I tell ya.
I don't think we play as Athena much. I think she gets like one case.
This is Apollo Justice. He's a fellow lawyer at the office I work for. Apollo is the lead for the defense on this case, but I'm going to be there at the bench with him, doing what I can to help out. I'm this case's Maya/Trucy/ what's her name? Who's the detective now?
Emma.
Emma?
Well, I guess technically...
/ Pearl?
Well, there's the starter case. So
Mia?
this is the beginner and mentor.
I'll do whatever it takes to defend Junie.
So this case is Phoenix, while Apollo is taking the role of Mia.
Speaking of steel, how are you holding up? That explosion really did a number on you.
I'm just happy that you're okay, Athena. Although, I can't pretend I have no connection to this case. That's why I'm going to see to it that Juniper's name is cleared. Who's Juniper? I'm sure you feel much the same way.
You got that right. I won't rest until Junie is completely cleared of all suspicion. Apollo? Athena? I quit. I'm not trying it anymore. John, you want something to do? Great!
Give her like a soft voice.
It's gonna have to be British. I'm
Okay.
sorry. Thank you for doing this for me. Junie! Wait, now her name is Woods?
Huh?
It's Juniper Woods.
But why the... Okay. Hey, are you okay? Why do we get that tiny little bit of voice acting there? It was so weird. Sorry about that. I always seem to go into coughing fits whenever I get nervous.
They can't pay voice actors for the full game. They can only get like little voice clips.
This kind of thing never happens at home in the forest, though.
Cough.
Yeah, I don't want to do a cough. This is Juniper Woods. I mean, if you'll pay me. She's my dear, dear childhood friend, and she's also our client for this case. The news keeps repeating that Junie is the alleged bomber. But that's ridiculous. There is no way Junie would do anything like that.
That mouth movement is 3D. See?
I brought you a little snack, Athena. Just a little something from my garden.
Also, it's a bomb. I really like bombs.
Hey, thanks. So, is this an orange or a tangerine? It's an orange. My grandma says that orange is the color of strength and endurance. Oh, I get it. Strength for the trial, right? Junie, you're always so good to me. Jeez, look at me. Standing here clutching an orange to my chest with the tears in my eyes. Well, don't you worry. I'll be so powerful in there, they won't know what hit them. Right, Apollo?
Yeah, that's right. Come what may, there's one trial. We just can't lose. What's with Apollo? Did he just die?
Apollo! Apollo! Blood is seeping through his bandages. One of his wounds must have reopened. All this time he was trying to put on a brave face, but he was really overdoing it.
Is his eye get damaged too? Or did he put that on for just to look cool?
Mr. Justice! Huh? The trial is about to start, sir. Please proceed to the courtroom. What? Now? But Apollo's in no state to defend.
I'm fine. I have to defend Juniper.
What are we gonna do? The trial is about to start, with or without us. There's only one other option I can think of at a time like this. Phoenix Wright. But even if I called him now, he'd never get here in time, because he's a slowpoke. No, wait. There's something else I can do. Stall! Apollo, give me all the evidence for the case.
Huh? What are you going to do?
Bailiff? Yes, miss? The defense would like to submit a substitution of attorney petition. Athena!
You're not serious, like...
You just concentrate on getting better. I'll defend Junie.
Yeah, I need one case per game. All by yourself? Athena, stop for a second, think about what you're saying. You won't get another case this game. You never once taken a case all alone before, right?
No problema. I can handle it. I think. But I guess it's really up to you, Junie. Would you be okay with me taking over? Sure.
I'm so fucked.
I believe in you, Thena. And that's enough for me.
I'm poking my forehead.
You're worried for me, aren't you? To be honest, I'm pretty nervous, too. I think my heart might just burst out of my chest. But you're in no shape to stand at the bench now. So you'll just have to leave it to me.
Alright. I can see your mind's made up anyway. I hate it that I can't be there. But I know you'll give your utmost to defend Juniper.
You bet I will. Rest assured of that.
Never excuse me, I'm just gonna like pass out from blood loss out.
My name is Athena Sykes. I expect that to be with an S. I'm still just a newbie, but I'm a lawyer. This is only the second time I've taken the lead in a defense case. It'll be the first time I stand up there alone, though. But I have to do this, and I'm definitely not about to let anything bad happen to Junie.
I don't know if Athena actually has another case in this game. She only has one case in the next game, I know. It's mainly Phoenix and Apollo next game. December 17th, 9:46 a.m. District Court.
Oh, yeah, I started out doing the narration, I'm sorry.
Number 5.
The inconsistent narrator.
There's 2 narrators. Court now. Look at that 3D judge. Look at that 3D Athena. Court
Yeah,
now in
that's
session
3D.
for the trial of Juniper Woods.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh, God damn it! The prosecution is also ready, Your Honor. Uh-huh. And what is the meaning of
He's gonna be
this?
in the next game too, just so you know.
I was under the impression that Mr. Red Monkey would be my opponent today.
Yes, well, a subject observatory petition was made just a few moments ago. Due to the explosion in the courthouse yesterday, Mr. Justice is unable to continue.
I see. Not at all surprised he used that as an excuse to run away. With me as an adversary, who wouldn't want to feign illness in order to escape?
Yeah, I mean, you're pretty
The
annoying.
nerve of that guy. I'm going to give him a piece of my mind. Well, I would if I wasn't so nervous. This arrogant jerk.
You arrogant jerk!
No, Widget! Is my hearing getting worse? I could have sworn I heard the defense say something just now. No, you didn't hear anything at all, especially not from me.
I just said this guy's a little bitch. Alright, I could have sworn I also heard something.
Oh, that would be my indispensable partner, Widget.
Yeah, fuck you, Judge.
So he's the Maya of this game?
Just for Athena.
Well, yeah, that's for this case, I meant. He sometimes blurts out what I'm thinking. Heh heh, well then. If that's the case, then it's a clear contradiction to what you just stated. Contradiction? You just stated that you said nothing. However, if that device of yours says what you're thinking, then you indeed said I was. What was it? Elegance at work? Actually, it was arrogant jerk. At any rate, what does it matter if it's a red monkey or a yellow monkey facing me? No fresh out of law school rookie can defend this witness. This guy's bordering on racist.
Mr. Vane, I believe that's enough.
I agree, Judge.
Let's get back to the case.
Of course, Your Honor.
I feel about 3D malls.
I'm not a fan.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like them.
I'm more than ready to show this little girl while they call me the rookie humiliator.
I can't avoid
I'm
that.
fine with them because that's the first game I played was with 3D malls.
This was the first game you...
No, the next game.
You started with the last game, basically?
Yeah. It was the most recent at the time I wanted to get into the series.
I know it. He really is an arrogant jerk.
It was on 3DS.
Starting with the last game in the series?
Arrogant jerk. You fuck.
Oh, good lord.
What?
That gavel swing just now, you didn't see it?
I did. Miss Sykes, if you continue to insult the prosecution, I will move you from this court.
I'm very sorry. It's just a knee-jerk reaction.
Now then, Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. I will indeed. I'll bring the pain.
Also, I was like 10 when I played that game.
Good lord, how old are the original Phoenix Wright games?
Like 2000 and something? They're on Game Boy Advance.
Well, you know, there's been 25 years of 2000-somethings.
Original 2000s.
Now then,
Like I said, they're on Game Boy Advance.
the incident occurred yesterday here at this very courthouse in courtroom number 4.
And then Apollo Justice, just the last game, was on DS.
I want to play Edgeworth Ace Investigations or whatever it is.
Yeah, I think that's also it was on GBA.
That looks really fun.
At that time, the trial for a certain bombing was being held in courtroom number 4.
Ah, yes, I was writing over that trial as well. Mr. Justice was there as the lawyer for the defense.
A bomb that was being presented as evidence suddenly went off during the trial. It was a terrible incident, and courtroom number 4 was completely destroyed. Fortunately, we were able to start evacuation procedures before the explosion occurred. Just a few seconds more, and it would have turned into a horrific loss of human life.
But there was, in fact, one death, was there not?
That is correct, Your Honor. When courtroom number 4 was examined after the blast, the body of Detective Candace Arm was discovered.
Not Candace Arm!
She was to take the stand as a witness later in the trial.
Candace Arm do what?
Maybe it was Candace Army or Candace Arme. I'm not sure.
I suppose she wasn't able to evacuate in time. What terrible tragedy. I must admit, I stumbled at least 10 times myself before I was able to escape.
Maybe the court should see about getting you even shorter robes. The body's victim was found near the entrance to the courtroom. The victim's body was found near the entrance to the courtroom. I suspect she stayed until the very end to help guide the others out safely. Your Honor, allow me to submit as evidence the victim's autopsy report and details about the bomb.
Alright, let's see. Cause of death, she fucking dead. Oh, it's oh, that's a bomb that killed someone.
Okay, I know how all this
Wait,
works.
what am I trying to do the voice? This is your voice.
All evidence for the trial is filled in the court record.
You see, when it's your voice, I can try and steal the voice.
When I want to check something out, I just use R.
Okay.
I better take a peek later.
Yep, later. Now then, please call the accused to the witness stand. I sure do love going through 700 tutorials.
I'm not doing coughs, man.
I just don't want to cough onto
Defendant, are you
something.
feeling alright? You're looking a bit pale.
Like I say, if you want to pay me for it, I'll be glad to do it.
I'm so sorry. I was feeling a bit weak when I first arrived here at the courthouse. Cough.
Don't I'll do the cough for you.
I'll sniff this flower.
I'm Professor Cougher.
But I'm all right. Junie's really giving it her all. I'd better make sure I do the same. If we could please proceed. Your name and occupation, defendant.
This is just me, basically. All fucking three of
I'm
these
the
are me.
judge.
Oh, great. Every now and then the judge has to chime in with something stupid.
Juniper Woods, I'm a high school student.
What the fuck? Are you telling me that our attorney is a high school student?
I don't know how old. I'm Paul's only 23.
Yeah, this game's so ridiculous.
I don't know.
And I mean that about the entire Phoenix Wright series.
I don't know how old it is.
Anyway.
Did you read this already?
No. Miss Woods, can you confirm you were in the courthouse on the day in question? Yes. I came to know Apollo Justice through my friend Thena. Cough. And so, I was there yesterday to watch his trial and lend my support. Something's wrong. Junie's really scared.
Yep, 18.
Did you know I'm also known as the Defendant Humiliator?
You're not known as that. You only humiliate yourself.
And looks like I have yet another chance to show everyone how I earned that moniker. Does arrogance know no bounds? I have to protect Junie no matter what. Hey, you arrogant Prosecutor Payne. What is it? Do you want me to demonstrate why I'm known as the Rookie Humiliator instead? Deep breaths, Athena. Don't let him get to you. Prosecutor Payne, Junie is telling the truth. Mr. Justice also backed up her claim when we saw him in the defendant lobby. And Junie, he said he was glad to get the lotus fruit you gave him too. He was? My grandma says lotus fruit is good for your eyes. She says they can even help you see into the future.
They can? Then that's a perfect present for a lawyer. If that's true, I guess he must not have eaten them.
Treat me go like this, blowing a courtroom to bits. I must say it's very hard to believe.
Now, Your Honor, don't let her seemingly innocent appearance fool you. The defendant had a motive for committing this crime.
That's not true. I don't have any kind of motive. And I didn't even know the lady who was killed.
I admit the investigation didn't turn up any connection between the victim and the defendant. However, that doesn't matter. The only thing that does is that her objective was the destruction of court number 4 itself.
What?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Why in the world would Ms. Woods want to do that?
Yeah, right.
That's a very good question coming from a novice such as yourself.
Fuck you, you're a novice.
But first, a question for the defendant. Have you ever been brought up on false charges?
What? Why, yes. Yes, I have.
And did that experience cause you to harbor a grudge against the court system? Now, wait just 1 minute. If that kind of thing was a motive for blowing things up, then every one of our clients would turn into bombers.
That's a valid point. We won't have a single courthouse left standing in the land.
I concede the accused isn't the only one who might bear resentment against the courts. But Ms. Woods is the only person who could have committed this crime. Why? Because we have found some decisive evidence that proves the defendant's guilt.
But decisive evidence is never decisive.
Decisive, huh? I'll believe it when I see it. It involves a very unique aspect of the bomb itself, Your Honor.
And what exactly was so unique about it?
Why don't we have Miss Sykes answer that question?
Oh, that's a fucking plushie.
It's a fucking plushie, Your Honor.
Huh? Me?
I notice that you appear to be very nervous, and, well, gentleman that I am, I'd like to offer you the chance to gain some confidence with such an easy question. Could he be any more condescending? Really, what a thoroughly unpleasant man.
Alice for loser, motherfucker.
What did it just say?
I said Alice for loser, and then you stop.
Nothing. Not a single thing.
Now, let's see.
What was I supposed to do at a time like this? Oh, I know. The court record.
Oh, I looked at it.
The information I need is somewhere in the court
Oh, I
record.
looked at it. Alright, Miss Sykes, so you answer. What was unique about the bomb that blew up the coal? Was it because it was inside a stuffed animal?
Mr. Payne, what kind of sympathy do you take me for? It was stuffed inside a stuffed animal. Its evil intentions covered up by a cute exterior. Heh. Very good. Have a cookie. The bomb that went off in the courtroom was indeed hidden inside a stuffed animal. There, how do you like that? Not bad, huh? I am fine. Just like I said from the start, I can do this.
Yes, as I recall, the bomb was inside a stuffed animal the whole time. I never even got to take a look at it. What connection does this Empress elephant have to the defendant?
The answer to that question lies in another piece of evidence, which I have here.
And what, pray tell, is this? It appears to be a little singed.
It's a tale, Your Honor, the tale of a poor victim of the explosion.
That's incredible. Are you saying it's Detective Arm's tale?
Your Honor is so very close, but no, it belongs to this stuffed animal. It's called the Phony Fanty, a rather unpleasant name if you ask me.
He's the mascot for a campaign to eliminate false evidence and false charges, is he not?
Exactly. His motto is phony evidence is just trunked up. That's so wrong on so many levels. The Phony Fanty's tail is made of vinyl cloth, and we found something very interesting on its surface. The defendant's fingerprints.
What?
The phony Fanti provided the prosecution with all the evidence we needed. It clearly proved that the accused handled the bomb. The bomb. It went boom, boom. Because it's a bomb. All that noise from those... Oh, with our people in the stands back there. They used to be on the sides.
But that doesn't make any sense. Why would Junie's fingerprints be on it?
That doesn't appear to be pretty irrefutable evidence. The court accepts it into evidence. Miss Woods, do you have an explanation for this?
I don't understand.
How about you, Miss Sykes? Do you have any plausible explanation to refute this decisive piece of evidence?
Well, I can't do it. I can't think of a single thing. But I'd better come up with something for Junie's sake.
If you can't produce an answer, we could always go straight to the ruling, if you prefer.
No, I have to say something. Fast. Oh no, I can't get my voice to work. Why now of all times?
Oh god, flashbacks.
I thought I overcame this already. Maybe I'm still not ready to stand in court.
Traumatic backstory. Oh, now we're in an anime. Blood.
Well, this got dark.
Yeah, we'll deal with this more later.
Are we gonna have like a flashback trial?
There's gonna be something about this. Yeah, Dan's backstory is pretty dark. I don't know the specifics of it. Shut the fuck up.
Well, that's not how I did his voice.
Yeah, it's close enough. Oh, thank God your boy is back. What was he objecting to?
Sorry it took me so long to get here, Athena. Apollo explained the whole thing to me over the phone. He asked me to come help you out in his place. Thanks for coming. I hate to admit it, but I was having a real rough time on my own. Oh, I don't know. I think you were doing just fine, all things considered. And you hung in there, giving me enough time to get here. Now let's turn things around.
Well, then, that was all your playtime for this game.
You got it, boss.
Oh, look who showed up out of the blue.
Santa.
Ho, ho, ho. If it isn't Mr. Phoenix Wright, you always manage to surprise me.
Your Honor, Mr. Payne has called for an early ruling. But I believe there are still many things that need to be deliberated. How did Miss Wood's fingerprints wind up on the stuffed animal tail? How was the bomb even detonated? Until these questions are answered, I assert it's impossible for a fair ruling to be made.
You're absolutely right. Phoenix Wright. Let's continue Let's continue from where we left off. I assume you have no objections, Mr. Payne.
Heh, heh. None at all, Your Honor. Wait, you need to be a little more British with that cough.
Oh, how am I supposed to do a British cough?
Look, when anybody in this house coughs, I know who's coughing. There's a voice to your cough.
I'm making
just
your cough
saying.
softer.
Miss Woods really looks like she's having a hard time.
Junie's really struggling, Mr. Wright. I get the sense she's afraid of the courtroom itself.
Because of yesterday?
Yeah, it was understandably very traumatic for her.
Poor thing. And here she is, back at the courthouse again, being so brave. I'd like to make a request, Your Honor. If at all possible, I'd like to have Miss Woods rest in the lobby.
Given the defendant's condition. Very well. I grant special permission.
You go get some rest, Junie, and leave the rest to us. Okay. Thank you. Sorry about this.
The fuck was that? That was like a Muppet cough, not British.
I wasn't doing... Fuck you.
Phoenix Wright, I have been looking forward to meeting you.
Fuck. We've met 7 times.
Been a while, Mr. Payne. Heh, heh. You're more clueless than I'd heard. I do believe you mean, how do you do? For I... Oh, fuck, is this a different one? You could have taken the voice.
Gasp in pain.
I am Gaspin Payne.
I didn't.
I am the younger brother of your long-standing rival, Winston Payne.
I didn't know that. Honestly.
Son of a bitch.
I didn't know that.
What? Long-standing rival? When were we ever rivals, let alone long-standing?
I didn't know that, honestly. I thought it was the same Payne.
Yeah, I thought he just got like a hairpiece.
Yeah.
You'll see, Mr. Wright. I will cleanse Winston of the disgrace he met at your hands. Looks like this royal pain is going to be as thoroughly unpleasant as the other. Heh, heh, heh. Your Honor. The prosecution would now like to call a decisive witness to the stand. It's okay, because I think I was doing his voice a little off from what I used to do anyway, so I feel better about it now.
You probably do a slide off every game.
Oh, fuck you! You do the voices from now and then. I'll just sit here and shut the fuck up.
It's a long time between each one.
You give me the control and you do the voice. Well,
Fuck you, you took my cough sound muppet!
I was just trying to be funny.
Anyway.
This witness will testify as to how the accused detonated the bomb in the courtroom.
Very well. Please call the witness, Mr. Payne. Is this the evil witness? It's the evil witness.
Witness, your name and occupation, please.
That's the police.
Yes, I'm the police. Witness? Name, Ted Toney. Occupation, bomb disposal specialist. I can't talk because my voice is too evil. Oh my, what a strange robot voice. Thank God I get a robot voice. Speech synthesis via typing. It is the same as me talking.
He sounds exactly like a robot.
Thank you. Can you speak in a normal manner? I can.
He can.
But I do not like to speak. Speaking is inefficient. Energy expenditure. Speaking is more than typing. Understand?
I believe that English is pronounced greater than, but...
Fuck you. What's an odd witness?
Mr. Toney was in charge of the bomb for that trial and was there when it went off.
Being a bomb squad specialist, do you have any relation to the victim? Negative. I first met the girl while on this job. Many people are employed by the police. I know only a fraction of them. However, I was shocked when I first discovered the body of the victim. Shocked? I was the first one on scene after the explosion. I went there to ensure safety, but I ended up discovering a dead body.
So he was the first to discover the body, was he? He is here to testify about the circumstances surrounding the moment of the explosion.
Very well. Call him Mr. Toney's testimony. By the very least, show this court some respect and remove that face guard witness. My God, his eyes on into a switch! What's this guy's full name?
Ted Tonate.
Oh, okay. I was like, it's not detonate, is it? The bomb was originally disarmed by me, then transferred here as evidence. Bomb name, HH-3000, operated by timer over the remote. I was watching from the gallery when I suddenly became alarmed. I saw the bomb's timer was counting down.
So even though the bomb was supposed to be disarmed, it somehow got switched on?
Precisely, activating the timer is very simple. 1, connect the wires. 2, switch on the timer. A monkey could do it. I'm sure even you would be able to do it, Mr. Wright.
I guess this makes you the blue monkey in this barrel of fun, boss. I'd now like to begin my cross-examination. Huh?
What the fuck? Mr. Tonate, what is that? HH-3000, aka a bomb. I'm gonna blow up this bomb. Great googly moogly. Yeah. Mr. Tonate, I demand that you disarm at this instant. This is simply complete. 5.3 seconds. 0.2 seconds short of my personal best. Are you trying to give me a heart attack? I'm not exactly spring chicken, you know. This is an exact replica of the HH-3000.
Spring chicken?
It is used to practice disarming bombs. Disarm success, explosion failure. Exact replica of the bomb that exploded, is it? So that's what it looked like. I submitted a photograph of the real bomb taken just before the trial. Dimensions 10 10 inches by 10 inches, 10 inches height by 10 inches width by 10 inches diameter. Wait,
Depth.
12. Fuck you. Yeah, that makes more sense. Fuck you. Wait, 12 pounds of perfect replication. Yeah, I'm done. It'd be a very good copy indeed. Yes, however, I cannot replicate the detonation mechanism. It has a very puzzling wiring setup. It is regrettable I could not replicate it. Witness, that's enough. There's no need to replicate anything here. And after the defense will begin the cross-examination. Where's Miss Sykes gone to?
Hey, Gabby. A bomb wasn't detonated by someone. It was detonated by a gun.
Athena, you can come out now.
Okay, Mr. Wright. Let's go to work.
I guess you were pretty scared, huh?
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
She was about to bolt.
Hey, put a sock in it, Widget.
Fuck you.
As transparent as ever.
Now let's see. Where were we?
We were at the cross-examination.
Oh, cross-examination. Of course.
She seems disoriented. I wonder if she's alright. Maybe I should ask Athena if she remembers how to cross-examine. No, we know how to!
That's gonna be fine.
Nah, no need for that right now. She'll be fine.
I'll do everything I can to help. If you can find any contradictions, and you flub up too often, don't be afraid to ask me for help. Press X when the option to consult with me appears. I'll let you know where I think the suspicious statement is.
No, I already have something.
Sounds good. I'll be counting on you if you get in a bind. Wait,
No.
if I get in a... You know what? It's cross-examination time.
How do you see the time of who's a stuffed animal?
Bam.
I don't need to do
When
any
the bomb
pressing.
went off.
I can do some pressing, but I'm not gonna.
Wow, this is like a first for us in Phoenix, not pressing every single thing.
No, I've skipped some before. Objection!
So you say you saw the bomb's countdown, is that right?
Of course, I clearly saw it counting down to 0.
And I say that you are clearly lying.
What are you talking about?
There's no way you could have seen the bomb's timer. After all, the bomb was concealed inside a stuffed animal. Mr. Tonate, how can you claim to know the bomb was about to go off when you couldn't even see the timer?
But that...
What? No!
That does seem like glaring inconsistency indeed. Witness, how do you explain this? Well,
Oh, that was great, Mr. Wright. You found a contradiction right off the bat.
Always remember, Athena, when you find an inconsistency in a witness's testimony, there's always a reason behind it. It could be a lie, a hidden meaning, a secret. Whatever it is, it's up to us to dig it out.
And pointing out every contradiction we find is the best way to do it, right, boss?
Now the question is, what can we dig out of Mr. Tonate?
Well, let me see. No, there must be some mistake. Oh, yes, of course, I remember now. The sound I knew because of the sound. Sound? What sound? When the timer of this type is bomb is switched on, it beeps softly. Beep, beep, beep. Is the sound of the bomb counting down. A beeping noise, you say? I suppose it would be possible to notice that even with the bomb inside the stuffed animal. I simply made a mistake. My bad.
How in the world did you hear such a tiny little sound all the way from the gallery?
Listening for the sound of a bomb's timer is an integral part of my work. I constantly undergo training that I will never miss it.
I hardly think training would help you hear something so soft from so far away. What now?
Are you making light of the fine science of disarming bombs? It is a solemn mission that I put my life on the line to perform. What kind of specialist would I be if I could not hear a bomb's timer? It's not like to simply get toasted, you know.
Now he's just showing off. You keep asserting that the sound was too tiny to hear, but the only tiny thing here
Is your dick.
is your skill as a lawyer.
Fuck.
Being mistrustful is not an attractive quality, you know.
And you're just overflowing with attractive qualities, are you?
Oh, perhaps you have some proof that Mr. Tonate did not hear the sound.
Well, no, but still seems sort of a suspect.
Still seems kind of sus, man. Kind of sus, not gonna lie.
It's going to be really hard to prove that he didn't hear something.
If I have this correct, the prosecutor's argument is that someone reactivated the bomb before it was brought into the courtroom. I don't understand, Mr. Payne. Why you believe that person to be Miss Woods?
That's simple, Your Honor. Mr. Tonate happened to be there when it happened. He was there when the defendant rearmed the bomb.
What's this now? It happened before the trial started. It was when Detective Arm and I were transporting the bomb. We brought the bomb to the lobby for the defense. Bomb equal evidence. The lawyer wanted to see it before the start of the trial.
Looking for a chance to get at the bomb, Miss Woods was already in there in the lobby. Her goal was surely to rearm the bomb and steal the remote switch.
The remote switch.
Yes, the switch that controls the bomb remotely. Duh. It has been missing ever since the incident.
Missing remote. Oh, no,
I am partially to blame. I left the bomb and the remote on top of the transport case, and they were rearmed and stolen while I was talking with the lawyer.
The defendant then used the remote from inside the courtroom to start the timer.
How can you assert so unequivocally that the bomb was rearmed in the lobby?
The bomb was safely secured in the transport case. The only time it was outside of the case was in that lobby. Therefore, that was the one and only opportunity anyone had to meddle with it.
Someone other than Mr. Tonate could have opened the case and taken the bomb out.
Impossible. The transport case is assigned exclusively to me. Do you see this number here? That's my identification number. And I have the only key that can open the case.
Bomb? Okay. Why am I trying to read those things? I'm sorry. Nevertheless, Mr. Payne's assertion is nothing more than conjecture. You have no proof that it was Ms. Woods who sold the remote switch.
And by the same token, you have no proof that it wasn't her. But what I do have is a piece of evidence that proves the defendant handled the bomb.
That tail! I went Vegeta there for a second.
5 minutes, 24 seconds, 2.3 deciseconds. The defense is advanced after a mere 5 minutes.
Talk about a rotten hand. As long as they have her fingerprints as their trump card, I'm at a big disadvantage.
Perhaps you'll have to hear from the defendant herself once more.
I wholeheartedly agree, Your Honor. I would like to recall Ms. Woods to the stand.
I told you I have no objection, Mr. Wright.
I'm worried about her condition, but we do need her testimony. On the other hand, I'm not sure I want to make Athena mad.
I can read your feelings, you know, boss.
Fuck.
Guess there's no hiding it from her, huh?
Don't worry, I know we need her testimony. But if anybody picks on her again, they'll pay.
Guess she's already at anger level 1.
Don't worry, I'll stop the proceedings before I let anything bad happen to her.
The defense has no objections, Your Honor.
In that case, I will take my leave. But before I do, there is just one more thing, Mr. Wright, is it?
Me? Yes?
Dismantling bombs is my job. Dismantling the case is yours. Do you think you can handle it? I look forward to seeing you try.
This guy is hiding something. I just know it.
Nuh-uh. Now, if you will excuse me. Bailiff, go to the lobby and bring back the defendant.
Junie. Hi, Athena.
She looks even worse than before.
Don't worry, Junie. We're here for you. Thanks, Athena. And I'll do my best, too.
You blew up the courtroom because you bear resentment against the courts, correct?
No, of course not.
I think the game did the cough. What's that you say? I can barely hear you.
I haven't done anything wrong. This prosecutor's scary.
What an impudent little girl. Stop acting innocent and tell the truth. This is getting ugly. You rearmed the bomb because you wanted to blow up the courthouse. Admit it. That's why you went to the lobby where Mr. Justice is. Isn't that right? Mr. Wright, can I go give the prosecutor a smack? What? Of course not. Do we have to review courtroom manners 101 again? We can't let a creep like that. We can't let a creep that bullies innocent girls like this off so easily. I haven't forgotten about how he treated you.
Don't worry about me. Just help Junie. Her heart's crying out. She's so scared. So very scared.
Looks like Athena's picking something up with her heightened sense of hearing. And it sounds like this time it's the voice of Mrs. Wood's heart.
I think you can tell she's scared for... I think anyone could tell.
Don't deny it. You stole the remote switch and used it in the courtroom, didn't you?
Your Honor, please put a stop to this. Mr. Payne is badgering the defendant.
Yes, Miss Rose does seem quite frightened. Mr. Payne, I asked you to behave more like a gentleman.
But don't you know, Your Honor, there is no more a gentleman in this world than I.
Fuck off.
As if a gentleman or even a gentleman would behave like he does. Don't let that rude ruffian win.
Athena.
How dare you call a gentleman such as myself a rude ruffian? I'll have you know I attended a manners class every Saturday. I'm more than just a mere gentleman. I'm a genteel man.
Not when you're terrorizing a young lady, you're not. I'd demand my money back from that manners class if I were you.
I should probably be the adult here and stop the two of them, but...
Mr. Payne, that'll be enough.
Certainly, Your Honor. No further questions. Let's move on to the defendant's testimony. Ms. Woods, please share with the court what you were doing when the bomb went off.
I said something, but I looked away. Maybe I just sniffled.
Sorry, I looked back at Johnny for a second.
The bomb went off.
Well, that day, I was watching from the gallery.
Now the game did.
The bomb went off. Cough. And rubble started falling. It fell on top of me. Junie's clearly in pain, being forced to recall the bombing like this. She can't even get her words out.
This isn't going to work, so what now? Hey, wait a minute. Even if she can't vocalize what she wants to say, we can listen to what's inside her heart. Yes, now's the perfect time to use Athena's power. You can hear it, can't you, Athena? The cries of Miss Wood's heart?
Yes, and they sound incredibly strained. She's so scared. I think she could collapse at any second.
Athena has a unique ability, you see. With her finely tuned sense of hearing, she can hear the words of a witness's heart. In essence, she can sense how a person is really feeling from the tone of their voice. I guess it's all up to Athena and her special ability now. Athena, I want you to use the analytical psychology you studied. And listen to the testimony of Ms. Wood's heart.
Okay, boss. I'll give it a go. After all, this is the whole reason I put all that effort into studying analytical psychology. Off gets. Let's do this.
Yeah, let's do this. Yeah.
So your holographic thingamabob can show us how Ms. Woods is feeling, right?
In a nutshell, yes. The emotions and images that I picked up on just now while listening to her testimony, I can enter all of that into Widget and use the mood matrix to analyze them. These mood markers here reflect fluctuations in Junie's emotions. When she feels happy or is enjoying the memory, the happy marker will light up.
When she feels angry or frustrated, the angry marker will red. This is like a children's television show. god. When she feels sadness or is frightened by a memory, the sad marker will blink. And when she feels surprised or confused, the surprise marker will let us know. So with your special ability in Widget's Mood Matrix program, we can track how Miss Woods is feeling as she testifies. Talk about the wonders of technology. Yep, now let's give it a shot. I'm picking up on some kind of discord or noise in Junie's heart. See here? This is what the noise looks like in the Mood Matrix. It's a result of inconsistencies between her testimony and her feelings. If we can pinpoint these inconsistencies, the noise level should drop. Okay, it's time to listen to Ms. Wood's true testimony.
Well, that day, I was watching from the gallery. Cough, cough. The bomb went off, cough. Cough, and rubble started falling. It fell on top of me.
Why are you happy that Wobble fell on top of you?
I think I have a good grasp on Junior's emotional state now. This power of Athena's is incredible. And I'm seeing an unexpected emotion that's inconsistent with the content of her testimony.
Yes.
What? Already?
It fell on top of me, cough, cough. Look at this. When she says it fell on top of me, the happy marker is reacting.
Well, look at that. That is odd. Maybe she's just happy she survived. There must be a reason for this contradictory emotion. We just need to do some digging. When you find an unexpected emotion, you'll first need to pinpoint it. And then select the unexpected emotion or reaction from the 4 mood markers with A. I'm not doing that fall on top of me again. I've done it 4 times now. I think the ball's in your court, Dylan.
Okay, select. It always selected, okay. Okay.
Which is registering joy when Miss Woods recalls the rubble falling on her. There must be a reason for this unexpected emotion. Miss Woods! As the rubble was falling, was there also something that made you feel happy?
What?
Mr. Wright, the feeling of happiness is spreading throughout Junie's heart. Keep going on this point, and I bet Junie will start to calm down. Great. Let's hear what she has to say.
Just as I was about to escape the courtroom, the bomb went off. I was so startled. I tripped. And then rubble started falling right on top of me. I really thought I was done for. But just then,
God damn.
Apollo came and rescued me.
Apollo?
He used his own body to shield me from the rubble.
So that's when he sustained those injuries.
How do you feel, Junie?
Did talking about Apollo give you some courage?
Yes, Apollo is just like the sun, strong and bright and warm. Just talking about him makes me feel like a leaf undergoing photosynthesis.
And see, your coughing stopped all of a sudden.
Huh? You're right. Thank you, Thena.
Looks like we were able to draw out some new testimony. Pretty neat, huh? But there's still some noise left, meaning there must still be some discord in Junie's heart. I guess we'll have to keep going then. Let me input this new information and update the mood matrix, and we'll be good to go. You remember what to do, right? When I find an unexpected emotion, I should first pinpoint it. That's right. And then you select it from the mood markers with A. If we can find the reason for the discord in her heart, then we should be able to draw even more new testimony out.
Info update.
Info date.
I tried to run, but I was too slow.
Oh wait, this should be like cross-examination. I shouldn't have to keep doing this.
Hi, it's me, Apollo Justice. But you're scared of Apollo.
You were happy when Mr. Justice rescued you, weren't you?
Yes, I was really happy.
But was there also something you felt sad about at the same time?
Sad?
The reason I ask is, when you were describing how you were rescued, we sensed a little sadness too.
Oh, I think it's probably because of Bum Rap Riney.
Bum Rap Riney. Well, what do you know? Something new.
That's right. I brought my stuffed animal, Bumrap Riney, to watch the trial with me. Bumrap Riney and Phony Fanty are brothers.
Who knew that the legal world could inspire a whole line of merchandise?
I had Bumrap Riney with me while I was watching the trial, but it wasn't until Apollo saved me that I realized I'd lost him as I was running away. My poor Riney, a victim of that terrible bomb! Oh, I know. You can see what he looks like in this poster.
Not the same tail.
It's for the campaign to eradicate fake evidence and false charges. Phony
Fanty and Bumrap Riney, huh? Nothing against the campaign, but why an elephant and a rhinoceros?
Mr. Wright, I don't sense any discord in Junie's heart anymore.
So I guess that means we managed to draw out all of her testimony.
That's right. I'll just make an update with the new info and we'll have the whole picture.
So do you think her new testimony will help? Absolutely. I don't know what I would have done without you, Athena. So Bumrap Riney was in that courtroom when the bomb went off. Now that we know that, it changes the meaning of all of that other piece of evidence. All I have to do is present it at the right statement.
I was watching...
I'm not doing this.
I guess the one with... I guess the tail, probably. Maybe. I mean, saw that he had the same tail. And that'll explain it.
Mrs. Woods, I know this trial has been very hard for you, but you can relax now. You are, without a doubt, innocent.
Mr. White, what wild assertion are you making now?
My wild assertion is simply this. The two stuffed animals were mixed up. The tail the defendant's fingerprints were found on wasn't that of Phony Fanty. It was the tail of her gallery companion, Bumrap Riney.
What? What nonsense is that? I can see they're both stuffed animals, yes, but they're completely different characters. An elephant and a rhino, they're distinct as a defense lawyer and a prosecutor.
But are they really so different? Both defense lawyers and prosecutors strive to protect the peace through law.
Even elephants and rhinos have some similar characteristics. They're both gray, for example.
Anyway, this poster is all I need to prove my assertion to be true. If I may direct the court's attention here, you'll clearly see how the two got mixed up.
Boop.
Well, what'd you look at that? The two tails are exactly the same.
Yes, exactly. The two stuffed animals are based on entirely different animals, but the design of their tails is the same.
Order in the court. As long as the possibility exists that the tail belongs to Bumrap Riney, I can no longer consider it to be decisive proof that the defendant handled the bomb. As they stand, I consider the charge against the accused unsustained. When you agree, Mr. Payne.
Oh, yes, of course, Your Honor. Huh, that was great, Mr. Wright. You turned things right around.
Yeah, it's not over yet, but at least we managed to hold out this long.
I believe that brings our proceedings for today to a close. Mr. Payne, I'm afraid you have some serious investigating ahead of you.
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. Let's reconvene tomorrow. Court is adjourned. Adjourn court in our first case. December 17th, 11:56 a.m. District Court. Defendant. Lobby. Number 5.
That was so exciting, boss. We did it. True to form, you managed to just barely pull it off at the very last moment.
True to form? Gee, I never knew you had such a glowing opinion of me.
Thank you for everything you're doing.
You did great, Mrs. Woods. Or Miss Woods. You really stuck it out.
And you got really brave at the end, just when we needed you most, June. Well, you're the one who gave me that courage, Thena. Really? Thanks. So, be honest, was I any help at all?
Of course. Without you, we would have never gotten out of that tight spot.
That's good to hear. I may still have a lot to learn, but you can bet I'm going to give it my all. I'll be so good that one day you'll call me your partner.
That's what I like to hear. Analytical psychology, the ability to solve the riddles of a person's heart. Athena's true potential is beginning to really shine through now. Hey, where's Apollo anyway? Good question. I almost forgot about him. I think I may have done Phoenix's voice for Athena. I assumed he'd still be here in the lobby.
Oh, I know. Maybe he's still in courtroom number 4.
Courtroom number 4? What would he be doing at the scene of the explosion?
When I came out to the lobby to rest, I told Apollo about Bumrap Riney. I told him I dropped Riney in the courtroom as I was trying to escape before the blast. And then Apollo said he had an idea where Riney might be, so we went to take a look together.
I guess Apollo can be... Yep.
I was like...
So you went looking for Ryan together before you were called back into courtroom number 5?
Yes, I'd had some time to rest, so I was able to go and look for him. But then they called me to courtroom number 5 to testify. Apollo insisted on staying there, though. With all those injuries, I wonder how he's managing.
This is the cat.
I think Apollo might have figured something out.
Wonder what it was.
He told me, I'm going to look for evidence to clear your name, Juniper.
Just maybe he found some new piece of evidence.
Anyway, we'd better go and get him.
Good idea.
And we'll get him next time. For now, thanks for this episode of the Gabby Game Night. Like, comment, subscribe, good to have this and multiply.
Watch out for those bum raps, Riney.
Good night.
Gabby the Game Night, Gabby the Game Night, Gabby the Game Night, yay. Come on and watch her play. New games every other day. If you subscribe now, you won't miss out on any of the action. So come on, click that subscribe button.